Do you get competitive sometimes? Oh yeah. Like, things I care about. I think I get pretty competitive with the things I care about. It's just that the things I care about aren't really things other people care about a good amount of times. So I have my personal ideals, I guess. Like I have goals, personal things I feel like I have like, you know, some amount of like expertise. Just things like that. Any games that are the passage for new recruits these days? What do they play these days? These days? I don't think there's much culture around that recently. I don't think they debut. They have, you know, they do their thing. I don't know. I mean, back then it wasn't even that big of a thing to play Getting Over It or anything. I don't think. Not my generation, at least. These gays, we have a name, bro. Hey, I'm not assuming their preferences. I mean, we must respect that. I don't really know if there's like a game that everyone's like, oh, once you debut, you must play this game because it is streamer game. You must game subscribe. I mean, I played Jump King as a challenge for me. Some people play Jump King for several different occasions and reasons. I personally don't recommend it that much. Jump King is just rage baity. Well, the thing is, people just rage bait culturally now, so it's like you don't have to play a game to get rage baited. I think being a streamer is like the biggest rage bait game ever. And the worst part is, you know that there's like real people behind like people who rage bait. So you're like, why do you even do this? Why are you even Why you rage bait? When your whole life is rage bait? For real. Chat, there's been so many moments where I was like, Chat, you're not saying this to me right now. Like, I obviously understand that, like, not everyone knows about video games and stuff, but like, Chat, you're not saying this to me right now. Oh, frick, bro. What words of wisdom do you have for chat? Other people are reading your chat while you send it. Just letting you know. It's no different than being in like a stadium of like however many people and you like blurt out something in that stadium. Yikers. And you know, like, I'm forgiving. Keyword I. Thanks, I'm never chatting again. No, don't worry, I'm not gonna read the chat ever. No, I'm not gonna read your chat, no. It's okay. It's okay, nobody's gonna pay attention to your chat when this guy streams for like 5 hours and the one message you send. Like, there's no way that's gonna be like pinned or like taken out of context or like, you know, any of that. No, there's no way. Clips? Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of what you guys describe me as is like culminated from like all the clips. What is it? The fandom is super reliant on clips to be able to understand context of like what a lot of how a lot of stuff are happening, you know. If anything, like a lot of things that I say and do are not visible until there is a clip, which kind of changes a lot of perception, which could be for the better or for worse, really. Like if this guy is talking about some like random, like this guy's just being like a weird guy, points at myself, and then it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna clip that. Then that will never become like public knowledge to the masses of the Yaminians group knowledge. It won't be there, you know what I mean? Wario. And it also speaks a lot. Clips themselves speaks a lot about the fandom too, you know. If all the clips that are popular is Shu Yamino saying "ara ara," then you know "ara ara, ara ara, ara ara," they'll attract and deflect those demographics. You know what I mean? Whoa, ayo, hello, oh, ayo, hello, whoa, ayo, hello. See, this is gonna get clipped. But what about the other times when I'm like trying to be funny? When are my funnies getting clipped? Guys, I wanna be funny this year. I don't know. Don't worry, we'll clip everything. Haven't you been a funny man this year? Well, thanks, if you think that way. I don't know, it's kind of hard to market myself sometimes, you know what I mean? Let's say that you watch a clip on my YouTubes, like an official clip on my YouTubes, and then you're like, ooh, it's a clip of Shu Yamino on the YouTubes. Would you consider that and take that at face value compared to a fan clip top 20 Shu Yamino screaming from the top of his lungs moments? You know, I don't know. Cause sometimes like I see like when like brands like try to follow a meme trend and do their own meme, and then at that point it's like, oh, the brand's doing it, it's not cool anymore. That's kind of how I feel with like some clips, you know what I mean? Some clips are cool because like the fans are just clipping it, you know what I mean? I get those vibes when I see clips, fan-made clips, you know what I mean? A lot of times I'm like, it loses that, you know, homemade aspect, I guess. I know brands are kind of be like, yeah, brands, yeah, guys, I'm trying to be relatable over here. Like I understand like people trying to like fit in and stuff, you know, and all that, but like a lot of times I'm like, there's the beauty of a fan clip still just being a fan clip, you know? It just doesn't become hi. But I also come to realize my humor is very specific a lot of times. Like it really shows during like when we play like Jackbox and stuff, like my humor is not very generally friendly. You know what I mean? Like the general public would look at me and be like, oh yeah, you're just that guy that yaps. And they don't like deep delve into like my weird my weirdness, you know what I mean? Is that a bad thing though? No, not necessarily. It's just the fact that it's just a struggle of being a global audience boy. You know what I mean?